Welcome back to episode 44 of this Napoleonic Total War III 1805 campaign playing as the Emperor of France. So everything's been done that can be done. Next step is to run the end turn. So the south seems to be as secure as it can be for the minute. The eastern front, kind of got the Austrians on the back foot for the time being, so I have a couple of armies over there, just they've run out of movement, so they can't do anymore. The north, the front against the Prussians has just got very lively, having just defeated Saxony and Königsegg, and made them a protectorate. Actually, that's a point, isn't it? Oh yeah, okay. It dawned on me after I'd done that I wonder if making them a protectorate meant you didn't achieve the objective, but yeah, no, that's alright. That's alright. So they're done. And now suddenly, because I have more borders with Prussia, all of their armies are coming to bear. I think possibly, they've got a few more regions here. I think possibly the ones that I've got visibility of, so that one there, these two are rather, well, that's a full one. That's decent sized one, and these two smaller ones. I think that might well represent their armies, with the exception of a few units perhaps. So I have 4 armies on their borders, so if I can concentrate them and pick off the Russians one by one, yeah, don't mind the look of that. Starting to rebuild a fleet over here. Because I've got to clear this blockade. It's costing me money, and we can't have that. So yeah, I think that's it. So I'll run the end turn, see what Prussia and whoever else have got in store for us. Plenty of movement. So the 2 Ottoman fleets, these ones here, are just going around the Iberian Peninsula. Spanish armies are scrabbling, running back home. So I thought it would be prudent to gather this army I've been assembling in this sort of south of France area, and move them to the west coast towards the Bay of Biscay, just in case they have designs on me, which is possible. If they have, I don't really understand why they didn't land here, but I'm not leaving my soft underbelly exposed to them unless I can really help it. Moved all my boys around, had a misclick and moved a couple of light infantry I'd recruited up here back to there. Thought I'd selected a cuirassier, but I hadn't. He was in Paris. Just been moving my tiny little fleet up the coast. They're now in Le Havre. Because I need to get eyes on this Prussian fleet. I can't bloody see him. Other than that, so yeah, and I've got to get rid of them because they're bugging me. So that's the hello. What about you? What have we got? They're all light, so they do need some punch. Okay. So if I move you up there, I've got a few, units from up there making their way towards Hanover. I've got a single unit of infantry that I do really want to join Suchet's army. Bring him up to speed. Oh, there's yeah. I've got 2 detached hussars because the Prussians sent 2 units of 12 pound for artillery around there, so I thought I'll have them. So they're there. That's why they're a bit short, and with this single foot unit, that'll bring them up to full strength. So the curious thing was that the Prussians withdrew. So it leaves me with 2 brief windows of opportunity. First of all, Napoleon, I intend to try and flank around this way, with the intention of engaging this army. Not sure if that one will be pulled in, but at the very least I'll be able to, hopefully destroy half an army. At leaves Napoleon a bit exposed.
Monsieur.
He'll be deep in enemy territory. With luck I'd have enough movement range to retire him back to the bridge or something, give him a defensible position. So that would leave them with this full army in Berlin. An almost full army, I think, holding this bridge. Is quite hard to make out. Looks like they're on the bridge. Kind of hoping they're not, because I'm intending on tackling them next. Another full army in Breslau. And I have no idea what's going on up here, but yeah, it would be nice to be able to try and pick off a few. So let's start with Napoleon.
Marchez.
Okay, another one there.
Recevoir vos ordres.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay, yeah, another 500 there. So this is good. So this is me trying to defeat them in detail, bit by bit, pulling an army off at a time, just to make the end job less painful than it already is. So they got a howitzer, a light, a lancer, dude, a very grumpy looking chap. What are they? Musketeers, a line, a couple of landwehr, a light, a 12-pounder, yeah, thank you very much, and a grenadier. So, yeah, well, obviously I fancy this, otherwise I wouldn't have done it. So, let's have a look, see what we got. Set up and ready to go. What do we mean to go on? Give them a bit of an opening volley. What's going on up there? So that must be their reinforcements. Yeah, there. Interested in a horse at the moment. There's another artillery, another one with a dodgy name. Volley, square. We have more. No, they're gone. Okay. So, I think... Where's the other one? There. Start to think about... Oh, perfect. Here comes the next one's... Volley, square... Yep. Square. got? So the cavalry have recovered all the way up there, so that's good. Still firing? I thought I gave you an order to stop firing. As a result, you've shot your own men. And you're really clever like that. Right, let's get the lights out. More cavalry inbound. It's waiting to square, I think. Right, and that's all good. Why are you? Musketeers, there's that horse. Get them. More cavalry inbound. Give them a volley. Yep. Good. We'll have a bit of that. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get that. That's them gone. And that's them gone. And that gun. All good. We can go for that now. Now they've cleared the cavalry out of the way. Yeah, that's good. That's them gone. Let's get the lights out. Who's that? Ah, another general to kill. Marvellous. Yeah, we don't mind them at all. And there's the other gun. Right, so that's grenadiers. Ah, I think I've already killed that one. Yeah, probably. get that one as well. Who are you? Landwehr, we're not really bothered about you. Yep, good.
A glorious victory,
Another one
sir,
gone there.
is soon to be yours.
So that's the generals, that's the cav, that's both of the guns. And now it's a case of trying to destroy their infantry. So we'll get the guns and the grenadiers because we know what they can be like. Not going to catch them, so let's set the task now to destroying I think a bayonet charge in the woods is called for.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, it's because their general weren't paying enough fucking attention. Let's get them out there. Right, who's that? Landwehr. Right, so Napoleon can go and rally them. Oh, I've got them left and all. I forgot all about them. Right. So now I've got my cav dotted around ready for them. I think we'll go for that. My guns are shelling the grenadiers. Right, and right, so essentially this is just the last of the grenadiers, or the last unit, which is grenadiers. Right. Can't do anything about them. I haven't got anyone left, have I? That's them gone. Right. You can go for them. You can go for them. You can go for them. You can go back. You can go back. My cuirassier, yeah, good. Right, we've got them surrounded. They're in position. And they're exhausted. Oh well, that's them done then.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
They're about to go. And there they go. So that must be battle over, surely, at which point I shall continue and kill them all. Yep, there we go. So I'll carry on running them down. Not bad. 140 left, but, you know. Ooh, what happened there?
En avant! Marchez!
Ah, he's run out of movement, bugger. So now Napoleon is isolated in deep in enemy territory and surrounded. I got no choice but to try and take the fight to them somehow.
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Yeah, okay, so I could... Right, okay. So I could lay siege
Votre humble serviteur.
to isolate...
Ils sont faits!
Yeah,
Village assiégé! Prêt à
to
recevoir vos
isolate
ordres?
those.
En avant! Pour la couronne!
So
et
that
le pays!
isolates that army anyway, so there's, you know, 3,000 whatever. So although Breslau can get to within reinforcing distance if one of these small armies decides to come out and play, at least the Berlin garrison can't. Still leaves him, so I've got to deal with him. So
Oui, monsieur.
between Ney and
Prêt à recevoir vos ordres?
Bernadotte, I should be able to assemble a good enough army to effect an assault on a bridge, you would think. Yeah.
Monsieur, vos ordres?
So I can manoeuvre... Alright, so...
Tenez-vous prêts?
Yeah, so I can combine enough so they've got no guns, and he's
Monsieur.
worn. So he's a 3-star. Rouge.
Tenez-vous prêts?
So is Bernadotte. So I need Ney to attack, so I get to see, in case they are on the other side of the bridge, so I get to see them. And I need Ney's guns.
Monsieur,
But the rest of the army can probably be made up from most of these blokes. Right, so I'll have to do a bit of a faff, really.
à
Which
vos
wouldn't be a
ordres.
bad thing, because then I can get Ney's fighting units, the regiments and squadrons, back into friendly territory. Get them replenishing. Okay, that's a plan. So, we'll round this episode up here, and 45 next time I'll try and get Ney assaulting Rouge and see if I can't set about damaging another Prussian army. Try and reduce their numbers a bit further. That's the plan. So anyway, I'll be back for that one soon. See you in a couple of days. Ta-da.